Hi everybody, Professor Whipple here, and I wanted to record a quick tour of our Blackboard site. I know a lot of you have had a class with me before, and most of you have been online learning for a while at this point, but the work through is always nice. You notice I'm in student preview mode. The Blackboard instructor interface looks slightly different, so I wanted to show you this tutorial based on what you would actually see. So here are our announcements. There's one already up. I'll send a weekly course announcement on Monday. I have 4 classes this semester, including 2 live sessions on Monday. So Monday is a little busy, so it might not be till afternoon, but I will create it. It'll be both in email and video format. I'll post it here and also push it to your ACC email. And then any other, things that come up through the week that I need to send you, I'll post 2 announcements and also push that to ACC email. Start here is where our orientation stuff is going to live. So here's my contact information. This is my personal number. Some of you might remember I was using Google Voice last semester. It never worked the way I wanted it to. It really annoyed me. So for the duration of pandemic times, I'm using my personal number. Texts and calls are permitted, and I get a lot of email. So if you have a time-sensitive request, you can get an answer faster if you text me. Since I'm not going to campus, office hours are going to be in Google Meet. There is a dedicated link for that. Office hours are 2 to 4, Monday through Thursday. And if you can't make my regular office hours, I do have an appointment request form I ask you to fill out just to help me stay organized. And I generally don't respond to things between 9 p.m. and 9 a.m. Essential course information. This is still being overhauled. This video will get posted here. Course description, just a lot of stuff in the syllabus. This needs to be updated. I've gone totally open access, so you'll see a statement here about that we have open resources, some stuff about technology requirements, and other basic course policies. Syllabus, there's going to be a PDF of the syllabus here. Again, still in progress. I have overhauled so much. An updated course schedule is going to go here. It's going to look entirely different. God, that's terrible. And then there will be a section on course grades, which again, I'm going to be updating. So it's not going to look entirely like this, but this is where you'll find it. College policies and resources. These are links to things on the ACC site that are also in your student handbook. Tech support. This will take you to information for the Student Services Help Desk as well as Blackboard student support. I will provide tech help as much as I can, but as faculty, I do not have fancy administrative access or things like that. So if you're having trouble, Student Services Help Desk or Blackboard student support, if it's a Blackboard issue, they're all really friendly and they've all been working really hard to keep us all learning online. Course FAQs. This is just a page of frequently asked questions about the course. Honestly, if you've had class with me, they're probably just about the same. My late work policy has changed since last semester, but other than that, they're about the same. Then a few orientation activities, introducing yourself in the discussion board. A survey, this helps me get to know you better and also determine when it would be the best time to have our optional live sessions. And a quiz on the syllabus. You'll have 3 chances to take that. All of the answers are in the syllabus. To get to our live classroom, which again will always be optional, and if you can't make a session, I will have them recorded. But you'll click on this live classroom link. It'll take you to Blackboard to collaborate. Clearly, there's nothing scheduled right now because we haven't settled on a designated meeting time yet. And if you click this little 3-line button, you can also click a link to recordings. This is where recordings will go once we have them. Course content, I have the first 2 weeks ready to go. Definitely I'll have more by the time class starts. Getting started is mostly going to be orientation materials, but also a field journal. There will be field journals almost every week in this class. This tool link is not the most efficient, so you've sort of got to click twice. There's a prompt. and create a journal entry, put a post title, and answer the prompt for the week. That's what you'll do. I'm going to go back to week 2 is going to, I'm going to also just show you week 2 because week 2 will look more like a typical unit for this class. So there will be, usually often it's a video, sometimes it's a podcast, but usually a video. Reading, again, I'm moving away from the textbooks and all going all open access. There's a field journal prompt and a discussion board post. Now there will be some longer assignments that you will submit through the special Blackboard submission queue. Again, most of you are familiar with that, but when we get to those assignments, I will post a little more information on how that works. I also have a direct link to the discussion board. There's already an intro post, that's mine. I put up a sample post. Eventually all of our discussion board posts will be live there. To see your grades, click the My Grades button. All of our assignments will be there. All of them do have a rubric. Again, I've revised rubrics, changing things, but to see a rubric for every assignment, click View Rubric, and there it will be for your perusal. Tools, this is a link of general tools available in Blackboard. We don't use most of them. We use so few of them that I used to not include this link in the sidebar, but then people asked for it, so there it is. Course evaluation, this is an external link to the evaluation platform, which will not be open until I think the third to last week of the semester. I'm not entirely sure. It's sort of changed. It's changed a little bit since we went all remote. But you will get an email from the faculty evaluation office about that. Office hours is a direct link to the Google Meet site. The appointment request, this takes you to the appointment request form. And email, it is ACC policy that all class communications go through ACC email. So you can use, if you have your account synced to your Gmail app on your phone or your other email app, great. You can use the Gmail web browser, or you can go through Blackboard. To email me, go to email. Just hit all instructor users, that'll go to me. Type your subject, type your message, and hit submit. This is also a way to email individual classmates. If you would just, if you want to hit select users. Technically you could email the whole class, but generally you probably want to avoid doing that unless it's a pretty extreme circumstance. If you have questions, you can ask me. So that is our course tour, and again, some of this is going to be look a little different from the video, but everything will be in the same place. So I look forward to working with you this semester and running the latest and greatest version of this course.